All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We are brothers from GMS Nawaz camp. I'm Brother Khabar.
Brother Kushab.
Now, before we get started, we're going to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, the bonds of Apostle S. GMS, who we learn this truth from, and peace and mercy to the elect. That's for all the ways up, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, to the best of their ability. Shalom.
Shalom.
Now, in this video, man, it's going to be another great Motivator series, man. It's been long overdue, as me and that bro was talking. What's with this one is, man, we're going to how knowing the end is a great motivator for us. And knowing the end is a great motivator for us, man, because basically motivation comes from knowing the goal, the end goal of what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And basically with us, man, being this true, man, hey, all of us being this true, man, to remain, we gotta know the end goal, man. We gotta know the goal of where we go get, man. If we continue, we finish to the end. You know? Was that get to start with that Sirach 7:36?
That's the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 36. It says, whatsoever thou takest in hand, remember the end, and thou shalt never do amiss.
First off, it said, whatever takes thy hand, was what we taking in hand. That's truth, man. Mm-hmm. Know the plow. You know what I'm saying? All for us say, man, the plow, man, and to do this work, we gotta remember the end. And the end was represents the prize. You know what I'm saying? It also the punishment too. Was man, we gonna go into all that, man. The prize and the punishment, man, was the end. Basically, man, the end of our lot, man. You know? Was man, as long as we think upon those things, man, we'll never do amiss. Yep. You know, because man, we want to continue to we receive at the end of our life that crown, man. You know, that prize from man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Those righteous rewards. You know? And then another thing too, man, we gotta remember the end. If we don't finish, we're gonna see punishment, man. The wrath of the Lord. And we don't want that, man. By us thinking about those things, man, by us knowing the end of what's gonna happen to us, man, whether we finish or not, man, that's what keeps us going. That's that great motivator for us, man. That's that drive. That's what drives us in the truth. You know? But first starting off, man, we're gonna go into how, you know, if we continue all the way to the end, man, you know, how shall come back, and we want those righteous rewards, man. You know, we're gonna start with the prize, where it gets Timothy's 4.
Mm-hmm. I got one real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Something you had backed up.
Oh yeah,
you had said this Sirach 18 and 24. Mm-hmm. It says, think upon. Well, I'm gonna save it. You want to get
the prize. I had that on deck too.
What you said?
Yeah, 2 Timothy 4, 7-8.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, it says, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith.
Yeah.
Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them that also love his appearing.
That's the end that we want, man. That's what we want the end of our life on these times to be. You know, to say to the Lord that, hey, man, we have fought a good fight, man. Mm-hmm. You know, we finished our course.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, and it's nothing greater than being able to say that. Mm-hmm. I kept the faith. I fought the fight.
You fought the fight.
You know what I'm saying? I know that the end of my departure is at hand. I gave the ministry, I gave the truth. I gave Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I'm my all, man. Yeah. You know? That's why Apostle Paul, he spoke this because that's the way he felt. You know, he did everything that he can, and that's how we want to go out. You know, doing everything that we can. You know, giving it this truth 144%, man.
Yeah, but hey, that's what Apostle Paul. He was knowing the end. You know, him knowing the end that of him being offered, as it said in verse 6. Yep. He was being ready to get offered, man. Read it.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "For now I am ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand."
Yeah. But basically, man, he was ready to be persecuted, man.
That's right.
You know, he was ready, man, to die for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, die for this truth. Because he know at the end, man, he's going to give reward, man, with that crown, man. That's right. In verse 8.
Yep.
And that's him by knowing the end, man. That's what motivated him to get through that persecution. And the same thing with us, man. We got to know the end. All for us, man, to go to, man, the temptation that's waiting for us, man. What's the hour of temptation? You know, demonization, the persecution as well. You know, also, man, these heavy times that we about to approach, man. You know, Jacob's trouble. You know, seeing man, chaos on the earth, man. You know, because, hey, man, we could be around it, man. But, hey, how we could be stable, as said in Isaiah 33, is 6, man. What's going to stabilize us, man, is knowing the end through it all, man. Because, hey, man, through all those traumatic times, man, it's going to lead to our salvation.
Yeah. Let me get that, good to grab that word, motivator.
Yeah, kind.
Because we ain't go to it in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
You know, since we ain't been doing these series, you know.
Kind.
Because at the end of the day, something that motivates you, it keeps you going, man. You know, especially now, you know, how we see these prophecies unfold, like mosquitoes, man.
Yeah.
You know, as we see the prophecies unfold, things looking like it's getting ready to get hot, you know. It ain't no longer the cool of the day, man, you know. So knowing these things is coming to pass, you know, Jake, you know, we getting excited, man.
Excited,
you know,
man.
Because we know it's the end of this world. Yeah. You know?
That's why, hey, man, these people, as we can see right now, man, hey, no benefits getting cut off. No SNAP benefits, man. You know, basically, man, everything that Jake, the age of Jake, man, is being cut off, man. Esau cut it off. You know, while everybody else, you know, bugging out, you know what I'm saying, stressing, you know what I'm saying, with us, man, hey, man, we rejoicing. You know, because we know all this going to lead up to, hey, man, the end that we looking for, man, salvation.
That's right.
Which, hey, that's another reason why, hey, man, what prompted me, man, to do this video with this brother, man, to talk about this, man, because the brother out there, basically the brother GMS Cabal War, he did a lesson called, hey, man, the end is nigh, all my suffering servants. And basically in that video, man, that brother was just going to scripture on how, hey, man, you know, the end is near, man. Well, hey, man, we're about to receive everything that we work for, man, that we're seeking for. And the main thing that we're seeking for, man, is to be crowned by Yahweh by Shema Shai, man, according to 2 Ezra 2, man. You know, we ready for, hey, man, to receive that honor, man, that glory, man. You know, for everything that we suffer, man. You know, because, hey, man, we're suffering, you know what I'm saying, taking L's, you know, catching hell. You know, basically, man, we're suffering, hey, man, rehearsing the righteous acts, man, of Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. You know, we're being laughed at, you know, we're being mocked, you know. Everybody think we crazy, you know what I'm saying, we're being fools. We're being fools for Yahweh Shai, as in Corinthians, man. But yet, hey, we know the end, though, man. That's why we don't let that get to us, man, because we know the end goal.
Right. That's why I said Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter.
Yep.
You know, that they're going to be repenting and groaning, you know, being in the anguish of spirit when they see the elect getting beamed up, man. You know, how is he numbered among the saints? How he a part of the elect? We fools account of his life madness. But we utilize the scriptures and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, and knowing that what we had at stake was greater than what we have in this world, man. You know?
So I got some real fast.
Okay.
Bring it up.
I got something too.
Yeah. You know, because everybody think, oh, what we doing, you know, it's basically small. You know what I'm saying? It's no mean nothing more. We just wasting our time.
Right.
But guess what, though? Job 8, verse 7. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end shall greatly increase, man. You know? So, yeah, it seems small right now what we doing. But in the end, though, man, we gonna be kings, man.
Yep.
We gonna be rulers. We gonna be the first fruits of that, man. You know? Hey, soon, man, you gonna be seeing, man, hey, being beamed up, man, to immortality, man.
That's right.
You know?
Got some.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 1 John chapter 3, verse 2. It says, Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it doth not yet appear what it shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Yeah. And just like the brother was saying, you know, it might not look like it right now. You have mosquito. It might not, you know, Salaki for that. You know, it might not look like it right now, you know, that we not the sons of Yahweh, right? We just look like the average Jake, you know. But when the Lord come back and return, it says in Malachi, you know, in that day when he make up his jewels, man, you know, that we going to be like as Yahweh Shai, all right? It even say you in Amos that the feeblest among us going to be as David, man. The house of David going to be as God, man.
Yeah, man.
You know? These are the things that we know in the end that keeps us motivated. You know, we got that word?
Just that word motivator in etymology, man. It says someone or something that initiate or stimulates action or behavior.
Get that word motivate.
Motivate.
Yeah.
Just that word motivate. It's to stimulate towards action. Act as the exciting cause of. And that's right, man. Hey, knowing the end, you know what I'm saying?
Causes us to act.
Causes us to act, man. As we got on starting off, that's the Rock 736, man.
Yep.
You know? That's what made us, hey, man, take heed to his truth, man. You know, basically, hey, knowing the end, knowing that, hey, man, we're going to be rewarded for what we're doing according to Hebrews 6:9.
That's right.
But also, too, hey, know the punishment, man, that we're going to receive if we don't do it, man, or we don't finish, man. As a matter of fact, the brother, he got the Sirach 18 and 24 on deck, man.
Absolutely.
Come on.
This is Sirach chapter 18, verse 24. It says, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, in the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his face.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, man. Yeah, basically, knowing the end, man. You know, that's what caused us, hey, man, that's what caused us, you know, to continue on doing this, man. Because, hey, we don't want to face the wrath of the Lord.
That's right.
You know? Was, hey, matter of fact, we wanted to, hey, man, one of the series we did, we put fear as a great motivator.
That's right. I think that was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first one, man. You know? So, hey, man, as much, hey, man, we believe in the rewards, man, you know, what prompts, hey, man, was what caused us to do this. But more so, if we, hey, the wrath or the punishment, hey, we're going to receive if we don't do it. That's what motivates us more. You know? Yeah. And that's what we need to think about, man.
The punishments are those, what does it say? Shall be beaten with many stripes?
Yeah, many stripes, man. Yeah, come on. You know? We going at that, man. Because now, hey, man, basically, man, we're going, hey, just like we went to the prize, man, we're going to go into the punishment, man. You know?
Hey, the punishment is a great motivator.
Yeah, punishment is a great motivator,
Maybe
man.
that could be the next one.
Oh, yes, bro. God.
This is Luke 12 and 47. It says, I'll start at 46. I start at 45. But it says, and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayed his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and to drink and be drunken, right? Which this is, you know, metaphorically speaking, right? Symbolically speaking, of Jake, you know, starting to get taken away from the truth, you know, starting to worry about things in the world, you know, starting to, you see something?
I would say I got a precept too. Hey, back that up. You know, basically, which, hey, we continue reading. I'll say you continue reading.
Verse 46, it says, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him. Why? Because he ain't sober. He ain't paying attention to the end. He ain't motivated by the end no more.
End no more, man.
You see? So,
he think the end not gonna come.
Exactly.
You know, he lost patience, man. Which, hey,
right.
I got that.
More than him that lost patience?
Yeah.
Let me finish this. Bible shot. It says, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. So that's hey, man, you don't want the Lord to beat your ass, man, with many stripes, man.
Yeah, for not finishing, man.
Yeah.
You know? So, hey, man, that should be a great motivator itself, man. You know? Because you don't want, hey, man, you don't want to,
another one.
Yeah, you don't want to be a, lack motivation, man. That's why, hey, man, we got to keep our eyes on the end, man. You know? Got to keep our eyes on the prize, man. Also, hey, man, the punishment, too. You know, that we go face if we don't continue. You know? Because basically, man, if you stop believing believing on the end, you know what I'm saying, or what the Lord says is going to happen, hey, man, this is going to happen to you. There's Sirach 2 at verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? That's a question mark, man. Which, hey, we got that. You know, you could be beaten with many stripes, man, if you lost patience, man. Wait, that's another, hey, patience is a great motivator. We went into that as well, man. No, that's the spirit, man. Hey, you know, hey, man, basically, it ties in all the things we went into it, a great motivator, man. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all characteristics and attributes that the elect will have. Patience. Right, fear of the Lord.
And faith.
You know, knowing the end. Faith. You know, knowing the punishments, man.
Yeah.
You know, the elect men will be aware of these things.
Yeah, be aware of these things, man. You know? Yeah. So, hey, man, we can't lose patience, man. You know, because as we can see, man, that end that we talk about, man, is drawing nigh. Yeah. You know, it's coming nearer than we believe, man. Which, hey, you get down that Romans 13, 11.
Yep.
You got something?
I got something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Luke 14 and 28. It says, for which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Lest haply after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. So, like Apostle Paul said, he finished his course.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when you don't finish your course. Hey, man, you're going to be a laughingstock in the kingdom of heaven, man. Yeah. You know? God. And that's not a legacy, all right, a name, all right, that you want to leave behind, man. All right? That's not a reputation that you would want to have, right?
Yeah, basically, man, you don't want to be knowing the kingdom of everlasting shame.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause basically, man, we want people, we want people, people laugh right now, but hey, man, people honor us, man, if we finish. But if you don't finish, man, they gonna laugh at you, man. They gonna look at you with shame in the kingdom.
Hey, even if we're not a part of the elect, we help, man. You know, we were still out here on the highways and byways preaching and teaching. Right? We still help. You still gonna have a honorable name in the kingdom.
Yeah, God.
Better than being a 2/3, degenerate, man. You know?
Yeah.
But
we don't want to be a part of that, man, because we know the end.
Yeah.
That's by us knowing the end, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I keep our eyes on, man. That's what we gotta keep our mind on, man, knowing the end. Yep. Because in the day, because another thing too, as I was thinking about, I was like, as we get in possession of this world, at the end of the day, man, I was praying to the Lord while I got out. I was like, hey, don't allow this world to distract me, man, from the end goal. Because at the end, man, we're going to lose all this shit, man.
That's right.
Even
the bodies, man.
Even these bodies. But in the end, man, hey, but we will get something better, though, man. In 100-fold, as in Matthew 19. That's the end goal for us, man. That's where I keep our eyes on.
That's right.
You
want that Romans 13?
Yeah, that Romans 13.
Yeah. There's Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Basically, man, knowing times when, man, let us know that, man, we at the end, we at the very end. Know we measure the time jealousy, man. We know, hey, our salvation. Now it's time, hey, man, wake out of sleep.
That's right.
Now it's time, hey, Jake to wake up. First and foremost, that's why we bring the scripture out. But hey, also, man, for us too, man. Say, hey, man, don't get distracted, man. Don't lose focus on the end, man. Because, hey, that end, that end result is salvation, man. If we continue, man, being the first fruit of it, man, it's nearer than we believe. It's nearer to believe, man. Say, man, hey, man, we short, man. The time is short, man.
I got you.
Go ahead.
It's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
The end is at hand. When something is at hand, man, it's short. Said the end is at hand, man. So hey, now we gotta be sober, man. We gotta focus, man.
Yeah.
So hey, man, we can attain the end where we go receive that righteous reward, man. And instead of, hey, man, we won't receive at the end, man, that punishment, man, the wrath, as we got, man.
Good.
So hey, man, now it's time, hey, man. Hey, continue on, hey, man. Focus on the end goal, man.
Oh, I got something else.
We got to focus on the end, man, knowing the end, man. Which, hey, man, as long as we keep that in mind, that's going to motivate us, man, to continue. And it's true, man, all the way to the end.
Yep, this is 2 Esdras, chapter 7, verse 43. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and the truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that had gotten a victory. All right, and this is what keeps us motivated, man. You see, to know that the day of doom, right, when this place ultimately, totally be destroyed, man. All right, that's going to start the times of us having immortal bodies, that we're going to be righteous forevermore. Right, that's what keeps us motivated, man. That's the treasures and the desires that we desire to have in these bodies, not these bodies, in our spirits, man. All right, our spirits bear witness to that. You see? You say something?
Yeah, that's what I say. That's why, hey, man, we're not too vexed. We is too vexed at the same time, but yeah, we ain't too vexed to where, we crash out, man. Or we just losing patience, man. Or, we not allow, this wickedness and follows, man, to get to us, man, because we know it's gonna come to the end.
That's right.
Yeah,
it says that intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off. Fidelity goes into your fate, right? And unfaithfulness is going to be cut off, man. Our people being in that docile state of mind, being dead, all of that's going to be gone and done away with. That keeps us motivated to see that our as a nation, that we're going to be returned back to our power, man.
Yeah, that's why we're rejoicing, man, that is this kingdom is crumbling, man. That's
right.
Collapsing, because we know the end. Hey, man, in the Esau's kingdom, it's the beginning of our kingdom, man. According to 2 Esdras 6 and 7, man.
I got you right here.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
This 2 Esdras chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting sunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow it? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it.
You know, that's talking about in Genesis, man. You know, Jacob and Esau. Man, we know Esau is a so-called white man,
right?
And Jacob is Israel, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And basically saying, hey, man, it's talking about, hey, man, the times we in right now we in the end of Esau's kingdom, Esau's world.
Because he was blessed with the dew of heaven, right? But that means just for a moment.
A moment, man.
He got his chance to rule now.
Yeah.
Right? But when Jacob is back on top, we gonna rule forever, man. All right, and that's the end goal.
Yeah, that's the end goal, man. That's what we heading towards, man. That's why, hey, man, we're not bugging out. Or we're not, we're not crying the fashion this world passed away, man.
Yep.
Or seeing people, man, getting cut off, man. All these benefits, man, of this world.
Yep.
You know? Or rather, hey, even to a point where, hey, man, we're going to lose our job, man.
Yeah.
You know? We don't care, man. We rejoicing. Because, hey, man, we know the end of all this, man, it's going to be the beginning of our kingdom, man, to come.
Right, man.
To where we're going to see, hey, man, that crown, as we got in 2 Timothy's, was, hey, man, that crown, it's going to, basically, it's going to represent us, you know, being that ruling class. We house shot, man, joint heirs, man. Hey, man, everything that we lost on this side, we're going to gain it back, man, 100-fold. You know, that's the end for us, man. That's the end of us in this ministry, man, that we want. You know? Or else if you don't finish, man, the end of you is hey, man, you could be beating me in stripes. You know? You could be burning those nuclear missiles, man. You know?
There's no gray areas, man. You're gonna be judged, or the Lord gonna have mercy on you.
Yeah, man. Right? You're gonna see the prize or the punishment, man.
Yeah, the prize or the punishment. That's another title.
God. Yeah, the prize or the punishment, man. Because basically, man, y'all shy, you know, who the world only called Jesus Christ, man. He coming back, man. You know, that's what soon as we think, man. He gonna be pushing P.
Exactly.
You know?
Absolutely.
He gonna be pushing P, man. What's he rather? He gonna give his elect the prize. He gonna give, man, the 2/3 and he the punishment, man. And we wanna be a part of the elect, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got you something.
Kind of go ahead.
There's Revelation 22:12. It says, and behold, red letters, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. We'll get that word, reward.
Okay.
It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. So the Lord is coming back with your reward, man. You know, and He's going to give you the reward according to what you have done in this life, man, and your past lives, right?
This that word reward in etymology, man. It says, once deserves, just deserts.
Just deserts, man.
The meaning return or payment for service or hardships. Also something given in recognition of merit, virtue, or a prize. Also from late 14th century, sometimes punishment, recompense for evil doing. That's the point, man.
Yeah, the Lord coming back with a prize or a punishment, man. I mean, we know this. We know the end. That's what keeps us motivated in this truth, man.
God. So, hey, man, we want the end of our life, end of our life, to be that prize, man, not punishment.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, man.
You know? But, hey, man, that's a great motivator for us, man. You know? So, hey, man, again, knowing the end, you know, it's a great motivator for us, man. You know? That's the end all be all. So that's it for you, bro?
That's all I got, bro.
So, hey, man, so with that, man, we hope this video was edifying, exhorting to you, hopefully, like that's watching and listening. Now, before we get out of here, we're going to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Chakodash, Divine Apostle S. GMS, and peace and mercy, hopefully, elect. Shalom.
Shalom.